Welcome to the Rig and Farm YouTube channel. In this video, we'll show you how we moved our hog fencing and how our new deck is coming along. One of our chickens just started laying, and her first egg was laid in the mud and not worth keeping for a family of 6 to share. We washed it and gave it to the pigs to see what they thought. Marcia was the first to check it out. She's the boss hog and has to be the first one to eat at every meal. The others don't listen to her, but she always tries to assert her dominance anyway. She grabbed the egg and took off to enjoy it alone, but clearly the other pigs were interested as well. A family of 6 couldn't share this egg, but all 5 of our piglets were determined to have a taste. These pigs need to stay hydrated and always get some water after each meal. Who knew a pig drinking could be so cute? They wanted to share one of the 3 available waterers. Prosciutto wanted to drink from the puddle made from the drippings rather than getting water from one of the 2 unoccupied waterers. Pigs love to dig and root around in search of food. They've really torn up the area within their fencing. There is a 200 feet long perimeter of the Premier 1 hog netting to keep them enclosed, and it's relatively easy to move around. We wanted to give them access to the grassy area to the right, but there were tons of branches, logs, and other growth that needed to be removed first. This is what the area looked like after cleaning up some of the debris. There was already a small load of branches here, and much more was hand-piled to make room for the pigs. This log was too heavy to move by hand, so we used our Ryobi battery-powered pruning chainsaw to cut it into 2 more manageable pieces. This thing has been great for small jobs like this, and it is worth every penny we paid for it. After a few hours of work, it was time to take down the fence and reposition it to give the pigs some fresh pasture. The fence is electrified at this point and carries a current that zaps everything that it touches. Our pigs have learned to avoid the shock and stay where they belong. While we had the fence down, they surprisingly stayed close by and didn't wander off. Here they are exploring the new area. These are some happy hogs. In a previous video, we mentioned that we would be renting an excavator and a skid steer for the month of November to work on clearing up our property. We scheduled the equipment to get delivered on the 1st of the month, but it never showed up. We called to find out what happened. They claimed that they tried calling and left several voicemails to confirm the rental, but we have no missed calls or voicemails. That project has been delayed by 4 weeks now, so make sure you check out our videos in December of 2021 to see what happens when we get our hands on that equipment. Check out this aerial view we got with our drone. The terrain makes it difficult to get the fencing exactly where we want it, so we have to compromise some of the space to make it work. This is part of the area they completely demolished when they had access to it for just a few weeks. We'll be putting up permanent fencing for them soon, so make sure you subscribe to our channel if you don't already and look out for that in a future video. Our oldest son started working on a science project for school. He planted blue spruce seeds in 5 different pots to compare their germination and growth in different mediums. Starting in the bottom right and going clockwise, we have one containing garden soil, dirt from the property, a 50-50 mix of the 2, garden soil topped with 13-13-13 fertilizer, and the last is a 50-50 blend of garden soil and old coffee grounds. 5 seeds were planted in each pot and will be kept inside next to a window where they will be monitored for several months. We're all really excited to see what happens. Now let's check out the progress on our new deck. This was what the lumber looked like at the time of delivery, and this is what it looks like now. 6x6 posts were placed onto concrete footers and nailed into the frame of the floor. We got this footage while they were taking a lunch break. By the end of the workday, they cleaned up some of the mess and had most of the deck boards down. Looks good so far. Here's a view from the other end where the stairs will be. They still need to put in the 6x6 posts over here. The following day, the decking was complete, all of the posts were installed, and they got started on the steps. The 12x20 area on the right will be covered and screened in, and the 10x12 area on the left will be uncovered and open. Check out our next video to see how much gets completed in the following week. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time!